big weight, 25 yards there.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This one's gone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Kylo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Thielens got it, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Jones trying the left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Jones again on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down.
Try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it. There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll step up, and there he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Quite the drive they've had, Bronk, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Here's McCarthy to throw. He's got time here. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This one from an even 40 yards out. Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're on the counter with Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
3rd down, here's Williams. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears now lead by 10. It's a roll of dudes, a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly ball. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Counter play, Jones. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 35-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Scary sight deep. It's Devin Duvernay waiting for it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. The throw is Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams off the play fake. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
A give, right side for Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Williams. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Swift will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears making a 3-possession game. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback. One that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ty Chandler to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vikings now set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, I could just smell it, like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Vikings looking at 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 6 now. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short to long route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He's going to try to pick it up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He was brought down at the 26. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Minnesota.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now it's McCarthy. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. For the Bears to begin the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Williams will look to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's brought down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now the inside handoff to Swift. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Following the sack, going to need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. Williams to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Santos' kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And the touchdown's got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On play action now, McCarthy. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Running a screen now for Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. McCarthy to throw it. Looking middle, he's got Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. Keeps it moving. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bears 34, Vikings 20.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. This is taken ahead to the 42. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Second down now, 7 to go. Play action, McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And there's a sign of life in the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 7 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Swift gets it on the option. Oh, what a stiff arm! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
The pitch is down to Johnson. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He keeps it and takes off. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now here's Williams. On target to Moore. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Let's get it, left side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and goal, Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Williams off the play fake. Escape, and he'll score! Chicago! The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. Caleb Williams, the touchdown!
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense back in the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher block. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. Jones once more. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, ball at the 36. Staying on the ground here with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings, 27.
Reichert set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over first
The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First call here coming from the shotgun. And drawn out. This is Swift. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down drop. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Williams from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. Drop flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, you crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. 2nd down carry for Jones. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. and he'll get it up to the 44. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The Vikings first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Brought in right side. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 34.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Jukes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Jumps in up the middle. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 39-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Johnson again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, Williams. He has the first over the middle. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 30. And the Bears, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run with Johnson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play...
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, we got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bears 48, Vikings 34.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings 14 points back. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Complete to Jalen Miller. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold that I heard. Going through it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to the air, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Again, McCarthy to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
One final shot here. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.